Pros, save more on the materials you need to get the job done inside and out at Lowe's. Right now, get 10% off in-stock Trex Naturals decking, now available in more styles. Plus, get 15% off select custom entry, interior, and storm doors. Then, we'll deliver it all straight to your job site to help keep your jobs moving. Get the brands pros trust, priced right, and ready when you need them. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/27. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Hello out there, folks. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Oh, man. Folks, we are on part 2. We are part 2 of the epilogue of benediction. Man. Well, folks, there's going to be, listen, there just needs to be a revolt. That's just, it's in the cards right now. Things are getting a little out of hand, and I think, the removal of Christ has been for centuries. And when you understand the plague that's going on, and listen, it's been, since the banking cartels back in the day, since the 1914, all the way out, and to 1948. And, you got to understand is the synagogue of Satan's real. And, when you're bought and paid, folks, it's quite unfortunate. And listen, they don't care about you. And it just shows. Titus back in the day ran them out. Hitler was trying to run them out. There's been many countries that have run these people out. And it's the synagogue of Satan. And that's why they won't do any DNA testing. Listen, folks, it's a problem. They're a plague. It's an infection. It really is. And unfortunately, we have been infected with mass migration. And it's not a good thing anymore. It's not for the betterment of us as American people, and overseas they're experiencing it too. But this is real, and these peoples aren't blessed, folks. The Talmud, I've talked about it before. That's a joke. Okay, the Scofield Bible, that's a joke. The Zionist Jews, I've talked about Zionism. It's a plague, folks. And it goes to show these bought and paid pedophiles, and they're ruining. They're doing it on purpose because they don't care about you. Now it just goes to show even more. And that debacle in Kentucky just totally sings another tune. And I'm telling you, folks, you need to understand the problem, and the problem is the Jew. It's always been the Jews, folks. And when you need to understand that. Okay, you need to understand that. All right? I broke down the sect of the Pharisees and the Sadducees, right? And you got to understand is that when Rome fell, the Catholic Church took over, and then the Vatican is a plague as well. They are a plague. These criminals are stealing everyone's money. Folks, listen, man. The time is now to be very vocal. Okay? It's the Zionist Jews that are causing all these problems, folks. And you got to understand, we're very much implemented. And what you need to understand is that when you want to break something down, and I always broke down the symbolisms and the symbols, because that's how these folks, they always communicate through signs and symbols. This is how it is. Through secret societies and all that. But what you really need to swallow is the fact that the forefathers, you got to understand that, you know, when they came over for this new world, get it? The new world order. Listen, folks, this stuff has been set in stone. And you know, the lords, the barons, and the kings, yeah, go be free. Go be free. And guess what, man? These dudes knew human nature more than anything. And guess what happens? Yeah, go do what you got to do, because inevitably the republic will fall anyways, right? And they knew that inevitably government was going to be big. They knew this. And folks, here's the deal, man. The government's big. It's been big. But the thing is now they're just slapping it across our faces. They're an infection overseas. They're an infection. I'm talking about the American government, folks. Don't get this twisted. All right. And if you don't believe that Thomas Jefferson wasn't a Christian, I beg you to go look that into some detail and realize this dude, you know, took a knife or whatever to the Bible, man. You know, he wanted to cut out all the miracles. Listen, this dude was a Satanist. They're freaking Satanists, folks. A Luciferian. You gotta understand the Masonry. It's not the one God. It's multiple gods. You can get into that group doing whatever you want with any worship, false worship. Get it? False worship, idol worship. Like, this isn't a joke anymore, folks. It's become prevalent in these numbers of Satanists and these Luciferian people. And look, they didn't have us in their mind to make us better. No, dude, it's to make them better. It's always been. They're criminals. They're a criminal crony network. It's been like this and entangled from the Vatican on. Okay? They report to the black and white Pope. Like, this isn't a joke, folks. And it's showing so much. And I'm telling you, man, and I've been preaching with this whole AI digital cage. It's not a joke. These people are sick, man. It's a sickness. You know, the Muslim faith, you know, Muhammad and all that, that's a sickness. The Hinduism, the Buddhism, what do I always say? The religion, it's a sickness, it's a joke. There's one God, one Jesus. They've been spitting in our face in Christendom for their whole, you know what I mean? They don't care. Do you think the synagogue of Satan cares? Inevitably, they want us to revolt. They're getting prepared for that. And quite frankly, I don't care, because we need to do something. These people are a joke, folks, and they think money can buy everything. And they put these little shills in place, man. Let me pay you out with my shekel. These people are a joke. They are an infection. The Jews, all these religions, the mythologies, the Roman mythology, the Greek mythology, all of it's an infection. It's all to steer you away from God and Jesus. And you think for a moment they put God into the Constitution? No, man. The forefathers, they understood human nature. They knew inevitably the republic was going to fall. And stop saying democracy. It's not a democracy. The republic's always been a republic. It's a constitutional republic. It's fallen. America's Babylon, dude. And the only reason why it's Babylon is because this little plot of land over there, man, they have such an infection in the Zionism. It's a Zion. I'm not saying all Jews are bad. Not at all. It's the Zionist Jews that are bad. They're a plague. The Ashkenazi Jews, those Jews, the European Jews, those are a plague. You know, it's funny, man. They'll be like, oh, 109, 109, 109, you know, countries. But then they'll say, oh, no, it's like it's a handful of countries, just a bunch of towns and cities that don't matter. Look what's happening, man. The usury back in the day to now. Look at it. It's a joke, man. It's an infection. People, you need to wake up. You understand, man. They have nothing they have nothing good for you. Nothing good is coming out of this. Nothing. Reserves are going down. They're stealing money left and right. I'm talking about the American government and everything. Don't get it twisted. Everything, the black market's been running rampant since the Korean War. Like it's a plague, folks. It's been against you. It's been against us. Inevitably the fall. No. It's because of their corrupt nature. It's not the person that's trying to live to survive. It's the corrupt nature of the spirits and principalities. It's a plague, folks. They are a plague. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. It's what they are. Okay? The synagogue of Satan Jews, they have been a problem. Hitler knew this. Germans knew this. Their economic flourished back in the day. Why? Because they kicked them out. The problem is that you got a handful of countries that don't have the central bank mafia in it, the central bank cartels in them. And why do you think they're trying to get all this going for the greater North America? Oh, I've already touched on that. The greater Israel. Why do you think they're all touching on that? Why do you think they want that? What do you think they want to expand? You know, they want that temple. It's to the Mashiach. They're false Christ. They want their false Christ here, man. They don't worship Jesus. They never have. They sent him to the cross. You know the deal. You know the story. People, you're not stupid. You know what's up, but people are too kosher and too blind, man. They're living their daily life. Listen, you can live your daily life, but you got to understand what's being taken from us. You got to understand, and overseas too, you got to understand what's getting taken from you, been taken from you. And when you're looking at your other different colors and you're putting race on it, that's a joke, man. That's what these people want. Fight each other so they can just take over. Well, man, okay, we'll pit them against each other. That's fine. That works in our favor, right? No, man. We got to stop that. Take the wool off your eyes and understand, man. We've been lied to for so long. We just let it go and let it go and let it go and let it go. It's mindless drones, man. COVID thing, mindless drones. Look what happened, man. Event 201, they plan. Everything is always planned. And you know what's funny is that they throw it in your face. The 33, the 33, the 33, 33 days on a cruise. We'll put a crisis actor in there. Let's do the thing. 33, 33. It's everywhere. It's been everywhere. It's been going on for centuries. God loves numbers, man. This whole earth is nothing but numbers. Everything adds. Luciferians love their numbers too. But you gotta understand, man, we are so infiltrated. It's unbelievable, man. And what have I always said? The paradigms are a joke. And now people are starting to understand that. It's a joke, man. Nothing counts. They're selected. Everyone's selected in there. Are you kidding me? You know? It's time for a revolt, folks, for Jesus Christ. Because you know why? He says, see, I am coming soon. My reward is with me to repay according to everyone's work. And listen to me, man. The synagogue of Satan, the Zionist Jews, the banking cartels, there's green money versus red money, the bull crap, the Wall Street, the Ross. I mean, come on, man. People, this isn't a joke. They're trying to ramp this. They're trying to speed this up because they want to put you in a smart city. They want to infect you with Lyme disease. They want to infect you with their Schofield Bible bull crap. It's a joke. It's always been a joke. Since 1948, it's been a joke. You kidding me? And what do we do? Fall for it. People, we got to wake up, man. You got to understand, Jesus Christ is the way. He's the only way to God, man. You think these folks are going to repent? These people aren't repenting. They're laughing to the bank that they just go ahead and print money and inflate the hell out of it anyways. Who cares, right? They don't care. They don't care about you, man. It's a criminal network. It's always been a criminal network. And it doesn't matter, the blue and red. That don't matter. It's always been a joke. It's been a circus show. Forever, man. And when I say, I'm telling you, folks, the forefathers, man, they were masonries, dude. They were not Christians. What do you think these false preachers do right now? They hype it up, and then they put self into it all the time. They don't hype up Jesus Christ. You kidding me? They do it to save face. They don't mean it. Come on, man. Folks, we got to pay attention, man. It's getting real. It's getting real because what's happening is that they want to put all their puppets in place so they can rewrite. Inevitably rewrite. So now the freedom of speech is gone. Your gun laws are going to be taken. And I'm telling you, Delaware or something over there on the East Coast, man, they're trying to pop something, man. Whoever has an AR-15, gets a felony. I don't know. Could be hearsay. Who knows? But that's what these people want to do, man. They want to take everything away because they're afraid of us. And they should be. It's a joke, folks. And, the AI digital cage, no, man. We got to say no to that. We got to say no to the Rockefeller Plan 2035. We got to say no. The 2030 agenda has been around for a hot minute. Behind the Green Mask was a great book. Rosa, man, God bless her soul, man. That girl was doing a lot of things over there in the Bay Area, okay? And, oh, it's not going to happen to me. But listen, it's coming. It's at our front door. It's been at our front door, folks. It's been here. It's here like the plague, man. It's here. And it's not funny anymore. This isn't a joke, man. The young people, disease, we all got to rise up, man. Because this is a tyrannical joke. They're trying to chokehold the American citizens overseas, everything. Killing the Christians, man. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They care about the useless idiot, and then they get rid of the useless idiot. Because if one can cause that much chaos and the solution's fed as always, well, damn, they're going to do it again. Well, we got to get rid of these people. Come on, man. The playbook's been there. History repeats itself, Why don't we stop that? Why don't we stop the history of evil? It's just, that's crazy, folks. So when the veil gets dropped from your eyes, you really start looking around to see what's really going on, man. Look, they want to put you in a smart city. They want to infect you. They want to kill you. It's what they want to do. They don't care about you. They don't care about your children. They don't care how you're going to do it, We don't need them, man. We homestead. We figure it out. Grow our own things. Get away. And we come together as a community. All right? And we got to keep God and Jesus alive in our thoughts. Listen, I ain't dying for a lie. I will martyr. I say it all the time. I will martyr for Jesus Christ and God all day. Because I know. I felt it for a very long time in my life. Since I was 5 years old. Never, ever have I ever went against and not believed. And said, oh my God, this is totally God's fault. No. I will martyr 100% for them. I don't care. But listen, folks, you gotta, when you address the problem, you state the problem, you talk about the problem, and you get it going amongst the circles and the community, and people start talking about this. And I know people are starting to understand now. They're starting to, listen, take the mask off, right? and see what they're doing. Because they're doing it at a local level and up, man. And they aren't playing. They're wanting this. They're fast forwarding it. And it's going to take the people to change this. The system's been corrupt. It's too far gone, man. You can't, folks. They'll just print it. They don't care. They'll print it, usury it up. They don't care, man. That money's worthless. What do? You sign for the FDIC and the bank? It's a joke, man. Take your money anyways. I've talked about negative interest back in the day. Just take your money. The moment your money hits that bank, then it's a digit. They just sell it off. They just do whatever they do. Invest in this, invest in that. You know. So, yeah, it's getting real, man. It's real. It's real. And like I said, man, what they did in Kentucky, like I said, they're showing it in your face. They're throwing it. They're like, oh, we don't care. What are you going to do? This is exactly what they're doing. You know, making that ballroom Solomon Temple over there. Come on, man. It's all a joke, man. They don't care. They don't care about Jesus Christ. They don't care about your God. They're poly, man. They ain't mono. You kidding me? They worship the Legion and Lucifer of this air. We're going to go to Mars. No, you're not. You can't even break through the firmament. Shut up. What are we doing? Senator Rogers. Oh, look at that. Shut up. Why did they ban the P9000 for the Nikon? I want to say that's that. Why do you think they banned it? You can see the stars, man. You can see clearly how the rockets curve. Come on, man. Folks, get the veil off your eyes, man. There's no aliens. Disclosure, man. They're distracting you, man. They're child trafficking. They don't want you to look at that. They don't want you to look at their little pedophilic, Satanist, ritualistic, satanic, Luciferian things, man. They're ritual. They don't want to, come on. Again, they want to feed you the bread and circus. Screw the bread and circus. Look at what these fools are doing. These follies, man. These Luciferian devils. Look what they're doing. Stomping on us for far too long, 250 years of being free. Have we? Or is inevitably leading up to what the forefathers knew what was going to happen? Or better yet, what the lords and the kings and the barons were like, yeah, it's human nature. You're going to fall anyways. Come on now. They knew it better than anyone else. Cooper talked about it and went down in flames, man, in a gunfire, man. He knew what was up. See, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, to repay according to everyone's work. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. And blessed are those who wash their robes, so that they will have the right to the tree of life. They may enter the city of the gates. Remember, folks, he don't say the tree of knowledge, good of evil, okay, what these folly people pick from, okay? It's the right to the tree of life and may enter the city of the gates. Outside, are you ready? Outside, folks, of what's going on. Look at what's going on. And let this verse settle in your heart. Outside are the dogs and sorcerers and fornicators and murderers and idolaters and everyone who loves and practices falsehood. It is I, Jesus, who sent my angel to you with this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the descendant of David, the bright morning star. Come on, folks, let's go. The bright morning star, folks, okay? It ain't Lucifer. They invert everything. It's what they do. It's how they've been doing it for years and centuries, okay? I am the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Come on, folks. He's coming quickly. The urgency is now, folks. The warning Jesus tells about his coming. The message is always, what is it? Be steadfast, be quick, be ready, be attentive, be aware. Okay? Get that veil off your eyes, get the wool off. Right? The reward is with me. Man. Living faith will have works with it. You know, you got to be mindful of Jesus' return. He's coming. He's coming. You know, and look, the troubled times are now, but man, you got to be awake to it. And the revolt's good. It needs to go down. I am sick and tired of these false preachers. I'm sick and tired of these folly people taking advantage of everyone. They've done it forever. And it's a joke while spitting in God's face and Jesus' face and the believers, man. I'm sick of it. The Alpha and the Omega. God, man. Irrefutable proof, folks. The Lord, I, the Lord, am the first, and with the last, he is he. Come on, man. Jesus is so beautiful. So beautiful. But they are stripping. These people are stripping everything from us, folks. This land is starting to become not so free anymore. Slowly but surely, they're trying to enacting just to shut people up, silence it. What? It's the First Amendment. It's the Bill of Rights, 1 through 10. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So you want to take one away. So you want to take the second one away. It's crazy, folks. It's crazy. Equal protection of laws. Strip the 14th Amendment. Why don't we? You know? Strip all the amendments, man. Strip them all away. That's what they want to do. You know? It's getting real. It's getting real, folks. You know, because they're going to make it to where the freedom of speech is gone, the press, you know, because the individuals who are trying to get words and make it, you know, they're going to make it to where you can't assemble, okay? And then, right, the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. They're trying to do away with that. They want to, you know. It's just sad. You know, strip away the fifth. Otherwise, an infamous crime. No, they're just gonna slap. They're gonna call you a terrorist. Boom, now you're dead. They don't care. Due process of law. They can do it. They want to take it. They're gonna take it away. They want to take it away. They'll want to rewrite it. That's what they're gonna do. A speedy and public trial? Probably not. They'll just slap you, get you in for being a martyr of Jesus Christ. I'm being serious, folks. I'm not playing, man. Common law. Excessive bail, right? Shoot. Toss the eighth one out. Yeah, right. They'll impose those fines. You won't even be able to get out. Oh, he's speaking blasphemy against the synagogue of Satan and the cronies, folks. Nope. Got to throw them away. man. Blessed are those who do his commandments, though, you know? But they man the right, the tree of life, folks. Enter through the gates into the city. But outside we see those dogs, those nasty sorcerers, those devils, the sexually immoral that think it's okay for little kids to go after little kids, man. The murderers, the idolaters, worshiping the calf. Let's make him out of gold. What are we doing? Worshiping statues. Get out of here, man. Blessed are those who keep his commandments. Man. The sorcerers. The morally impure. Those are the dogs. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you these things in the churches. Churches, man. People giving up in the church. But there are some good preachers out there. Just got to find them. They're gems. The book of Revelation is written to the churches. It's not like a private thing. It's for all believers. That bright morning star, folks. When you talk about those planetary gods, those Roman gods, Venus, okay, that shines and welcomes a new day. But guess what? Jesus, the morning star. You know? And, the fallen angels have been here, folks. O morning star, son of dawn, you've been cast down to the earth. You who once laid low the nations. Morning star, Lucifer, son of the morning. Right? That rest of the passage that Isaiah is referring to is Satan's fall from heaven, folks. So the morning star refers to Satan. You know, Jesus is referred to as a lion in the tribe of Judah. Satan's compared to a lion, but he is seeking to devour, right? But Jesus is royal, he's majestic. And Jesus is the most holy and powerful light. You can't equate Jesus and Satan, folks. Satan is a created being. His light only exists because God created it. Jesus, my friends, in John, is the light of the world. He's self-existent. Jesus' light is lambent, folks. Satan ain't bright, folks. Jesus Christ is the light of the world. Amen. Man. Folks, we're going to get into part 3. And then we are done with Revelations. Woo, man. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm pumped, folks. I have a lot of fervor, folks, for Jesus Christ and God. And let me tell you, keep your faith strong. Get your eyes into the Bible. Discern everything. Because the moment you stop, or when you say, oh, no, I'm good. I know it. I know it all. I'm good. I don't need to listen to that person. It's dangerous. Don't follow these idols. Don't follow these people. Listen to everything and discern it properly through Jesus Christ and God, praying steadfast, okay? And you'll get your discernment. If you have Jesus Christ in your heart truly, you'll get your discernment. The Holy Spirit will reside right in you and give it to you. Take it all in. Take it all in, folks. Don't ignore it. Take it all in and discern. You have to. You have to do it. It's what Jesus would want. He doesn't want you to listen to one person to go about, and it just, that's it. And, no. Take it all in for what it's worth. Listen to the wicked, because the wicked tell things. But discern everything. And keep God and Jesus in your heart. Keep that armor up and ready to go, folks, because it's getting real. It's coming knocking on our doors, folks. And it's gonna be time to be standing up. And these folks are gonna be cowering in their little bunkers. It ain't gonna work. Believe me, it ain't gonna work. Oh, man. God bless you, folks, okay? Because Jesus loves you. And he don't want you being dormant. He wants you to be awakened to this evil and understand it and discern it. And then we fight it. We fight it spiritually, and inevitably we're going to be fighting it physically. And Jesus will be reigning because he is reigning and he loves you. All you have to do is let him into your heart, because he's out there knocking. I'm Daniel. This is the Emmanuel Podcast.
Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.